Have you ever found yourself stuck trying to update a database record only to realize you don't even know the ID? It can be a real headache, right? Well, today we're going to simplify that process for you. I totally get it. You want to update a field in your database without making multiple connections. It's frustrating when you know there's a more efficient way to do it. You're definitely not alone in this struggle. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked, how can I write an SQL update query with a where clause in Entity Framework without knowing the ID? They want to update a field based on a condition, just like they would in ADO.NET. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this together. So what's the challenge here? In Entity Framework, you typically retrieve the entity, modify it, and then save changes. But when you don't know the ID, it can feel like you're stuck. Let's explore how to handle this efficiently. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a quick tip that can save you time and make your database updates even smoother. To update a field in Entity Framework without knowing the ID, the user can use the context to find the records that match the criteria. First, they should create a query to select the records where the condition is met. Next, the user should iterate through the selected records and update the desired field. This allows them to modify the records without needing to know their IDs. After updating the records, the user must save the changes to the database. This is done by calling the Save Changes method on the DB context. In summary, the user can effectively update records in Entity Framework using a where clause by selecting the records first, modifying them, and then saving the changes. Fun fact, did you know that the first SQL database was created in the 1970s? It's amazing how far we've come in managing data. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach suggested by a user is to use a raw SQL query in Entity Framework. They recommend executing a command directly to update the database without needing to retrieve the model first. Here's that quick tip I promised. Always try to minimize database calls. Batch your updates whenever possible to improve performance and reduce load on your database. And there you have it. You can now update your database records without knowing the ID, all while keeping your connections efficient. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips, and remember to share your own experiences in the comments.